All right, so I got another video for you today. No car intro. Me and my buddy Poe, we're up in north central Pennsylvania in an area I've never been to, but always wanted to come. So I'm moseying up to Cross Forks, which is a good-sized freestone tributary of Kettle Creek. I know it should have some wild browns and some native brookies. I'm using my fly rod. I think my buddy's gonna go with a spinning rod. That's fine. And yeah, I don't know like really anything about this water at all, but we're gonna give it the old college try. It's a little overcast, a little cool. We only have a couple hours to fish it, but we're just gonna see what happens. We're just gonna see what happens. So let me get out here, start fishing. So having never ever been back here to Cross Forks, and even though we're not really that deep in yet, I would say this is an absolutely beautiful stream. I don't know the density of the wild brown or native brook trout population, and I don't know what they're eating yet, but oh, I think I just had a bite. But I would say this is a very, very beautiful stream. A lot of other places we went to this morning scouting out, like Pine Creek, Slate Run, Kettle Creek, they were pretty packed for a Sunday morning. So we decided let's get off the beaten path a little bit, you know? Nice cast. Great cast. So after probably 2 hours of pushing in Cross Forks Creek, a couple miles, finally got this butte of like a 4 or 5 inch brookie. Wet in my hands. Oh, that's a butte. Oh, that's a butte. We're gonna get the hook out of him and get him right out of here. Awesome, awesome. Very much open to ideas. There's absolutely no surface activity going on, at least that I'm professional enough to see. A nice, really nice stretch right here. All right, so just got a nice brown on here, boys. Just got a nice brown on here, boys. Yeah, dude, if you could help me net him, he's decent. Oh, look at him. Oh, dude, look at him. Yo, he's taking drag. Oh. Oh. Oh, son. Yo, that's a good fish. You think it is a rainbow? Here, dude, I'm going around you. I'm going around you. That is a bow. Hot and fast. Try not to lose him, my bro. Oh. Woo. Dude, he is going in. I see your rod over here. Dude, I just don't want to lose him on the fly rod, you know what I'm saying? Oh, oh, God. Dude, I'm really scared my hook set's like bullshit. All right, so after much patience and much hiking and very little reward, we just got a little brookie and this freaking tank. I'm gonna call this like an 18-inch bow, but he is real thick. So obviously they stock in this section. That's crazy. That fight that this guy put up was out of control. We're gonna get him right out of here. We're just reviving him in the net. I mean, look at this guy. Butte, butte, butte. All right, I'm using my buddy's net. Not quite the fish pond net I have, but that's okay. That's okay. I'm glad he netted this guy for me. This guy's like freaking a tank. Oh, bro. We're gonna get you out of here. I'm really trying to just get this guy out of here. All right, hold on, bud. All right. All right, so that's a solid 16, 17, 18-inch fish. We're gonna get him right out of here. So the numbers of fish are pretty low today. Definitely not a numbers game. I mean, that rainbow was enormous. Definitely not a numbers game today, but sun finally came back out. It was like raining for a little while. We got some cabins around here, which I was not expecting, but that's okay. We've definitely stayed longer than we originally intended, as does happen. But I think we're gonna push in another maybe 30 minutes. We're pretty far from where we parked, but it is what it is.
All right, so real quick narration after the fact, like a week later. So my buddy and I pushed up Cross Forks Creek in north central Pennsylvania, again a tributary to the wonderful Kettle Creek. Pushed up like another mile, ended up hiking back. Didn't really get any other fish. My buddy got a couple brookies. I didn't. I only got those 2 fish. And that was honestly all we had from this specific stream up in north central PA. We did catch some others, but I didn't film. However, as you can see here, this is a completely different video, completely different clips. I'm in the Poconos Mountains. This was like a month and a half ago. I'm trying to get to an area that wasn't going to be super heavily pressured by, opening day fishermen. Obviously, you can see my feet, my waders. I was using my spinning rod. I was still an ethical fisherman, not quite where I'm at today, I would say. And let me pick up right here.
All right, so we're down here in the gorge. The Lehigh River is super underrated. The more and more I fish here, I really enjoy the Lehigh River. Beautiful scenery, cold water. It does get a little warm toward like the middle of the summer or whatever, but it's a really wonderful body of water. All right, so you probably can't see them. They're a twinkle in the distance, but we just had a fleet of like 20 whitewater rafting inflatable rafts. Obviously one of the companies up here. I think it's neat. It's a cool way to see the gorge, nice recreation. But for me fishing, I pretty much just like stopped fishing and hiked up a couple 100 yards because obviously that's going to disturb the fish in the water. So I'm hoping they're far enough past me that the fish are okay. Really struggling today to get on the board with a fish. Again, I don't know if it's the cold water, the colder weather, but I mean, it's actually pretty nice out. It's pretty nice. So with a river this size, and especially in the early spring when the temperature variability is varied, terrible word use, it's honestly tough to know on a day-to-day basis where these trout are gonna be at. Like, are they gonna be in the riffles? Are they gonna be in the deeper water are they trying to get more oxygen? It's honestly really difficult to know where to target this time of year on such a big river. So I wouldn't say I'm shooting in the dark. I'm kind of hitting all of the trouty looking areas. No bites as of yet. One thing from experience I remember on the Lehigh River though is, don't give up, just like keep fishing, because it's such a big body of water and there's so much area to cover. You might hit a big old patch of brownies right around the next corner. Nice fish, real nice fish. Not sure what it is. It might even be a bass. It's looking big though. Oh, it's a big brown. Oh, he's fighting hard. Dang, son. Let's try to get him up here. Oh, that's a nice brown. Not huge. Or actually, that's a pretty good brown. All right. Oh, barbless hook popped right at him. What do you know? Barbless hook popped right out of him. That's a tank of a brownie. Oh, and I got a new net. I got a new fish pond net. I didn't even say that. Gee, God, putting the cart before the horse. Yeah, we just got a real solid brownie. I'd probably say, like 16 inches, but extra thick. Beautiful spots. Very nice spots. We're gonna get this guy right out of here. That's sick, dude. Sorry I didn't catch the beginning on camera, but yeah, that's a real sick trout. Chilling in this fish pond emerger native net, I want to say. It's a pretty sick net, dude. It's real cool. My Orvis net broke. Anyway, so we're gonna take a look at this guy, get him out of here. Definitely a stalker, I'm thinking, based on the colors. There's a little bit of reds, might be a holdover. Really like those spots. He has some really well-defined big spots. Tail's a little stunted, and I don't see any red on the adipose fin, so I'm gonna go out on a limb and say this is a holdover, but this is a real good-looking brownie. So yeah, let's get him back in the water here. All right, we're gonna get this brown right out of here. He's been chilling in this new fish pond net. He's a real good size. He's been real nice to us. Holy cow, that's a solid fish. Dang, son. Hold on, bud. Hold on, we'll get you right out of here. Yeah, dude, that's a real solid brown. I'm gonna say 16 inches. Bro, that's like 14 inches, 14.2 inches. Whatever. Oh, and he's out of here. He's out of here. Get him out of here. That took a while, but that was a nice looking brown. So let's keep fishing, right? So I got past a bunch of rapids, just found some nice calm water right here. Looking mighty trouty. Mighty trouty. But this is a big river. Ooh, geese. Not a big fan of geese. Ducks are cool. Like ducks. Geese, not as much. Because like if you're in a city near a body of water, geese just crap all over everything. And they're vicious and mean. But I guess out here, you know, in this type of scenery, beautiful. I mean, I cannot tell you, since you're not here with me, I cannot tell you how gorgeous of a day it is and how beautiful this area is. I am really a big fan of the Poconos. So I always need to remind myself sometimes that, you know, you're fishing in a big body of water. You got to be careful. You're by yourself, you know. And this is not. Ooh. Just found a rock to stand on. The water out here's got to be 5, 6, 7 feet deep, easy. And I'm just perched on this rock. But definitely want to be careful. I'm actually gonna flip the GoPro up so you can see what I'm doing. Yeah, I'm about as far out as I feel comfortable. Just slinging this huge Panther Martin. I think this is actually a size 9. I didn't have any large single barbless hook spinners, so I did switch to a trib, barbless. But with this size 9, the only one I have, this size 9 Panther Martin, you can really bomb it, and it's not too big that it's gonna deter, you know, medium-sized fish. All right, we just got another fish. I apologize. I have the camera on for so long and I don't catch anything, and then I get one and don't have the camera on like a dummy. What do we got here, boys? What do we got here, boys? Oh, that's a brown. That's a brown. So let's get the hook out and we'll take a look at him. Awesome. All right, so we just got brownie number 2. Definitely a little bit smaller than the last guy. He's got a weird laceration on his tail. And if you can see, he got like attacked. Like there's like bite marks on him and his tail's like kind of messed up. So we're gonna get him right out of here. I can't imagine what on this river could do that to him. I mean, I guess a much larger trout, maybe like a muskie or something, I don't know, but he's got some freaking battle scars. So we're just gonna get him right out of here. I don't even really wanna touch him. We're just gonna get him right out of here. So that was really strange. You normally don't see trout with like attack wounds like that. There were like very noticeable gashes on him along his body. So I don't know if that was from, you know, being in the stocking pen or whatever you want to call it, or if that was from some big ass fish on the Lehigh River, but that trout definitely had seen better days. So that's pretty sick. We just got another trout, significantly smaller than the last one, kind of beat up, but you know, we'll take a trout. All right, so I'm leaving the big river behind. My car is maybe 100 yards up that way. There is this little stock trout stream. I've actually never fished this before. It looks really good, but I don't think it has any wild trout in it, so I kind of never paid it any mind, but I'm gonna quick fish it on the way up, just in case.
All right, so unfortunately, no other additional trout for me on the Lehigh River. You can see I'm under this really nice, really great stone arch railroad bridge. Really love getting up to the Lehigh Gorge. Again, this was from probably a month and a half ago now, but they were, you know, these 2 sets of videos up at Cross Forks and the Lehigh Gorge were kind of just two clips just floating out there in time and space that weren't long enough for an actual video, so I decided to plop them together. Anyways, that's all we got for today. As always, thank you for watching, and hopefully we'll catch some more fish next time.